In a small apartment in Hangzhou, China, a man with big dreams faced rejection after rejection. No one believed in him. No one saw his potential. But he refused to give up. This is the story of Jack Ma, the man who turned failure into a $50 billion empire. Jack Ma wasn't born into wealth or privilege. In fact, his childhood was filled with struggle. Growing up in communist China during the 1960s, opportunities were scarce. But young Jack had one thing many didn't, a relentless curiosity. In school, Jack was far from a top student. He failed his college entrance exams, not once, but twice. Even in English, a subject he loved, his teachers doubted him. But Jack didn't let failure define him. He rode his bicycle 40 minutes every day to a hotel just to practice English with tourists, for 9 years. Those conversations opened his mind to the world beyond China, and planted the seed of a future global entrepreneur. After finally graduating, Jack faced the real world, and it was brutal. He applied for over 30 jobs, and got rejected from every single one. Even KFC turned him down. Out of 24 applicants, 23 were hired. He was the only one rejected. Most people would have quit. But Jack? He saw rejection as redirection. In 1995, Jack visited America as a translator. There, he discovered the internet for the first time. He typed China into a search engine, and nothing came up. In that moment, an idea was born. What if Chinese businesses could connect to the world online? The problem? Jack knew nothing about computers or business. With just $20,000 and a dream, Jack convinced 17 friends to invest in his vision. They crammed into his tiny apartment, working day and night. They called the company Alibaba, a name Jack chose because it was easy to remember, just like Open Sesame. The first years were brutal. Competitors laughed. Investors ignored him. At one point, Alibaba was just months from bankruptcy. But Jack's unshakable belief kept them going. Then, in 1999, everything changed. A $25 million investment from Goldman Sachs supercharged Alibaba. By 2003, they launched Taobao, a marketplace that crushed eBay in China. Jack's persistence was paying off. When Alibaba went public in 2014, it became the biggest IPO in history, worth $25 billion overnight. The man once rejected by KFC was now a billionaire. When Alibaba went public in 2014, it became the biggest IPO in history, worth $25 billion overnight. The man once rejected by KFC was now a billionaire. But Jack's story isn't just about money, it's about mindset. Here are 3 lessons we can all learn. Embrace failure. Jack says, if you don't give up, you still have a chance. He failed exams, jobs, and businesses, but kept going. Think long-term. While others chased quick profits, Jack focused on solving real problems for small businesses. Believe in the impossible. He once said, today is hard, tomorrow is worse, but the day after is sunshine. Jack Ma proved that no matter where you start, greatness is possible. So if you are facing rejection today, remember, your failures are just steps towards success. Keep going. Your breakthrough might be closer than you think.